All right, number 15, last problem here. All right, so we're going to solve this. We've got cosine squared and a cosine. So I don't have three terms to where I would have to factor it like this, right? I am going to solve it by factoring, but I don't have three terms to where I have to solve it like this. I'm just going to factor out a cosine because both terms have a cosine. So if I factor out a cosine, that's going to leave me with a 5 cosine on this one and just a 4 on this one, plus 4. Okay, notice how if I distribute the cosine back in, it matches the original. After you write them in factored form, you're going to set each one of those factors equal to 0 and then solve. So there's that one. And then I'm going to do 5 cosine x plus 4. Okay. I guess I'm all blue. You want the places where cosine is equal to 0. So on the unit circle, where cosine is equal to 0 is going to happen at the 90-degree mark. Remember, cosines are x values. So cosine is equal to 0 at 90, and it's also equal to 0 at 270. Those are going to be the two base solutions there. Happens at 90, and it happens at 270. To solve this one, you're going to need to move that 4 over and then divide by 5. So you get cosine x equals negative 4/5. And this is not a special value on your unit circle. So you can solve this using an inverse trig function now. So I'm going to do cosine inverse of negative 4/5. This is going to give me my first answer, my base answer, 143.13. But this is only one of the places where cosine is equal to negative 4/5. 143 is right about here. Yeah, somewhere in there. The other angle where cosine is equal to negative 4/5, where cosine is negative, is in the third quadrant. So I need the angle like 143 that is down here in the fourth quadrant. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out this little missing part right here, and then I'm going to do 180 minus that same angle to get this full sweep right there. So if I do 180 minus 143.13, that tells me that this little part right here is 36.87. So I can do 180 plus that, and that's going to give me my other answer there, 216.87. Okay. So I'm going to have 4 solutions between 0 and 360 on this one. Now, if you want to, you can take each of these answer options and just plug them in for x here and here, and you're going to get something pretty close to 0. These will actually be exactly 0. Here you're going to get a very, very small answer for what you get on the left-hand side.